I started painting in 2012. I always looked at street art in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, where I'm from. And I was always like dragged into it, but I didn't really know anybody that did it. So in 2012, I met a group of girls that painted, and then we started painting together, and that's basically how it started.
So I'm Justin. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Growing up in New York, it's very easy to find graffiti everywhere, and for me, it was a way to travel and to leave my neighborhood. And you know, after you leave the neighborhood, you start to leave the state, and you leave the major city, and then you start to travel. And eventually, I found my way to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and I met Bella in 2014.
In the beginning, we just became like painting partners. We were painting together, but not like merging our work. We wanted to come up with something that was easily recognizable. Like when people see it right away, they think of us or of our work, but at the same time they represented balance.
Colors work so well together, and I think that's like a little bit of how we work together as well. Like in life, our relationship on the walls or the artwork, you know. Yeah. The message for us
is connection.
Connection, yeah.
Because we come from different places, from different cultures, and a lot of times we heard from people that when you come from a different place, how can you understand the other person's culture, you know? And we aim to look beyond the blocks and the obstacles and find something that connects. And we believe that everyone has things in common that connect, and that's what we want to explore in our work. Like painting the streets, we have such a big platform. We can reach so many more people, and we think like to spread a positive message and things that we believe in, it's the perfect way to do it.
You're gonna deal with, you know, the street people, you're gonna deal with fancy people, you're gonna deal with the police, you're gonna deal with every single person that walks by is a different type of person. So yeah, it's kind of cool to deal with that as well.
Yeah. And it teaches you how to focus, how to maintain your focus, but still pay attention to your surroundings, you know, what's happening around you. You need to be like paying attention to the wall and really focus to get it done, but at the same time, you need to pay attention to your surroundings. So that's challenging as well.
Actually, we both like the challenge. We think that it actually makes you a better painter. A lot of what we're trying to say is in one image.
It definitely, like, influenced us a lot, like, to think about what do we say when we're painting a mural, you know? Like, what do we represent in our murals?
The message and everything.
You know, like, we wanted something that positive would make them think somehow, you know, would start a conversation.
Get people that hate it or people that love it, and people don't hold back in the streets. They tell you exactly what they're feeling on the spot. So, and it changes everywhere we go. There's always different responses. That's the beauty of painting in the streets as well. It belongs to the streets, so the next day it could either be destroyed, it could be painted over by the city hall, or someone can tag it. And I think that it kind of like, it teaches you to let go, like to let go of everything. You know, just you're giving something to the streets, like almost like you're donating something to the streets, and it just becomes part of the streets, you know?
I think it teaches you to be present as well. Like the only moment you kind of somehow own it is when you're making it. And the moment you leave the wall, that's it. Then you need to detach from it. Because
it's gonna get dusty, it's gonna get faded, it might get damaged, someone might, like I said, someone might tag it. So you'll never see it, you know, that way again. So that's kind of cool too. It's kind of like sometimes when we finish a wall, we'll just like sit there for a minute or two and just like breathe it in and just like, all right, this is the last time we're ever gonna see it like this.